Good afternoon, SCAC fans. We are live from CalGuard Gym at Trinity University in San Antonio, Texas, site of the 2021 Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference Volleyball Championship. I'm Brian Yanselson, and I'm joined by former Trinity volleyball player Jade Schoenberger. Before we get to our match between Trinity and TLU, we have TLU's press conference from their win last night over Austin College.
Well, today went well for us. It was a slow start. We were kind of, disappointed in that and kind of got a little fire under them a little bit. And they realized, too, that they weren't, clicking at the very beginning and were able to pull themselves together but stay. What I liked about it is that they just kind of stayed even keel and they just, just picked away at the score and didn't get really, very, mental or, they just kind of just stayed with it. They kept their cool and their composure, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and got back into it. So I think that was really showed a lot of character for this team.
Early on with that slow start, was there anything you were telling them in an early timeout about what they needed to change?
We weren't passing. We weren't getting the ball inside the 10-foot line at all. We couldn't run our middles. We've got two very good middles here who do a good job of enabling our pin hitters to get, the splits and the single blocks. And we can't even do that. And we're playing out of system the whole time. Just like Coach said, when you're out of system, that's just not where you want to be. And that's kind of what that did to us at the beginning. So it was just settling down, I think, and just trying to get them to pass the ball and show a little more ball control. Yeah, I think, again, we just stayed with it. We got Denise on some swings on the outside. We got a couple of, hit kills from them. We settled down. We started passing. They started erring a little bit too, and then that kind of, eased the pressure for us a little bit because of what they did as well. But we served tough. We were serving the ball tough, and then we continued to serve it tough, and I think they struggled with that. And that really helped us get back, settle down, and get back into our game, get some confidence, and and keep going.
So now moving on to Saturday, facing the host number 1 seed Trinity, what is it you need to do to pull off that upset?
Yeah, we're gonna have to still pass, and we just need to try to get in our offense as much as we can. We know that they run a very fast offense. We know where they're ranked and seeded in the nation, and we don't have anything to lose, and so we're going to get out there and we're just going to play hard and do the best that we can do at what we're good at and see where it takes us.
Do you think after the win you'll have some more folks coming down from Sydney to cheer you on tomorrow?
We might get some more. This is a Friday, and then tomorrow we may get. We get. The good thing is we get 2 more days, to play no matter what, and that's pretty awesome. And I think each day it'll bring some more friends and fans, out to support them. Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll go ahead and bring up Peyton Sulak, senior.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, Peyton, again, just give us your initial thoughts just on the match overall and kind of where your head's at after getting a win.
I thought the match was really good. Austin College is a really good team. Obviously, before this match, we were 1-1 with them, so I think we both had fire under our butts in a way. But in the first set, it didn't really look like that with us. It was a really slow start, but then we started kicking it in, which is really nice to see because I feel like our team in the beginning of the season would not have been able to pull that off to where our team now, we're kind of peaking now. We're at our highest self in a way. So it was really nice and fun to see that in play.
And 6 aces. What was working for you there?
It's on the wrist. I don't know. I can tell you, luck. But
What are you expecting to see from Trinity tomorrow? You've already faced them twice, and of course, ranked second in the country. So what are you hoping to see from yourself and your team tomorrow?
I'm hoping to see a lot of good digs, of course, and a lot of good blocking. They have some really strong hitters, and that's where they usually burn us a lot, so it'd be nice to dig those and block those. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Peyton. And now we'll bring up senior Madison Wessinger. And Madison, again, just your initial thoughts on the match and how things went today and what was working for Texas Lutheran.
Yeah, so like Peyton said, the beginning was a little slow. We even were really excited to play today, and we really wanted to win and move forward. And you know, we all thought we were focused and ready to go, and then the first set happened, and we all the first time out was a really big refocus, and we kind of got mad at ourselves. We just need to get it together, and then went uphill from there, and then we got what we wanted, and we completed a goal of ours. So.
As a senior who's soon to become a super senior, did you feel a responsibility to talk to the team in that first time out, kind of fire people up?
Yes. I mean, I feel like we, on the seniors, a lot of people look up to us and they want to hear what we have to say a lot of the times. And so when we got back in the court, we were like, hey, let's relax. I don't think we're really having fun right now. We're losing. We need to pull it together, have fun, have some fire, and we need to win. So yeah, I think they like to listen to what we say a little bit because we kind of fire them up. But yeah.
And tomorrow, after tonight, you had a good amount of fans cheering you on. Tomorrow, probably expecting to have Trinity filling the house. But how do you feed off of that energy, especially after a year last year where there were no fans in many of the locations?
Sometimes we have to, cheer for ourselves. Our sideline does a really good job of keeping us, our energy high, especially when they can tell that our energy is low and the morale is low. They do a really good job at picking us up. And our families always come out and support, so that's always good. Yeah.
First, the Texas Lutheran Bulldogs. Number 3, a junior outside hitter, Maddie Schultz. Number 5, a junior outside hitter, Paige Day. Number 7, a junior defensive specialist, Sally Contreras. Number 9, a freshman setter, Siobhan Guzman. Number 11, a freshman setter, Julia Chu. Number 12, a sophomore middle blocker, Bailey Casanelli. Number 13, a freshman outside hitter, Rachel Goodwine. Number 14, a freshman middle blocker, Kara Bussey. Number 17, a sophomore defensive specialist, Jade Olivo. Number 18, a junior defensive specialist, Kylie Shirley. Number 20, a freshman outside hitter, Lillian Gullick. Number 21, a sophomore outside hitter, Carrie Ann Count. Number 23, a freshman center, Faith Coldaway. Number 25, a freshman outside hitter, Brenna Jones. The starting lineup for the Bulldogs. Number 2, a junior setter, Adrienne Galavis. Number 8, a senior outside hitter, Hayden Smyer. Number 10, a junior middle blocker, Peyton Schulach. Number 15, a sophomore outside hitter, Denise Woodard. Number 16, a senior outside hitter, Casey Hall. Number 19, a senior middle blocker, Madison Weisinger. Number 22, the libero, a junior, Lexi Morris. The assistant coach of the Bulldogs is Kevin Taylor, head coach of Texas Lutheran, Phyllis Fowler. Texas Lutheran Bulldogs. Now for the Trinity University Tigers. Number 1, a first-year outside hitter, Demi Durham. Number 2, a senior setter, Alexis junior middle blocker, Brett Thornton. Number 17, a sophomore outside hitter, Mackenzie Logan. Number 18, a first-year outside hitter, Trinity. Number 21, a first-year outside hitter, the starting lineup for the Tigers. Number 3, a senior outside hitter, Annie Rose Leggett. The libero, number 5, a junior, Nadia Kerr. Number 6, a junior 7, Marissa Marino. Number 8, a senior middle blocker, Emily Ellis. Number 11, a senior outside hitter, Amy Tuttle. Number 15, a senior outside player, Sarah Williams. Number 20, a senior middle blocker, Emma Funk. The assistant coaches are Brenda Lang, Brad Holt, Laura Rodriguez, and Andy Wilbur. Head coach of the Tigers, Julie Wilbur. Trinity Tigers. Let's play for the Bulldogs. Let's play for SCAC Volleyball.
Good afternoon, SCAC fans. We are live from CalGuard Gym at Trinity University in San Antonio, Texas, site of the 2021 Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference Volleyball Championships. I'm Brian Yanselson, and I'm joined by former Trinity volleyball player Jade Schoenberger. I know we are both thrilled to be bringing you every match of this tournament. Jade, are you ready for day 2 of some incredible volleyball?
Yeah, you know, day 1 had some awesome excitement. As we mentioned yesterday, TLU started off pretty slow in that first match, but then came out with the win. You know, the Tigers are a great team, obviously, as you can see with the rankings, and we're really excited to see them play today.
Yeah, absolutely. We have the 1-seeded and the host Trinity Tigers facing off against the 4-seeded Texas Lutheran University Bulldogs. Like you mentioned, the Bulldogs starting a little bit slowly yesterday in their match against the 5-seeded Austin College Kangaroos, but they responded nicely in set number 1, coming back, and then really dominating in set 2 and 3 to get that clean sweep. And now they find themselves here on semifinal Saturday.
Absolutely. To kick off here in set 1, TLU is going to have the first serve. That is Smyers back to serve. Pass by Kern. This ball is going to go to Funk on a back quick. Free ball here for the Tigers. Running Funk on a front quick. Tigers going to get called in the net, and TLU will take the first point here in set 1.
These two teams separated by just about 25 miles, San Antonio and Seguin. Tigers coming out on top both times this season, 3-0 wins.
Tight pass, but Amarino able to pull that ball out of the net and set Funk. We're going to see another free ball here for the Tigers. Putting that out to Leggett, a tip. Tuggle out of the back row, swinging out. It's going to be another point for the Bulldogs. Pass by Tuggle. This ball's going to Williamy on a front 2. She scores, and that's going to be the Tigers' first point, sending Leggett back to serve. Pass by Morris. Shulock out of the middle is dug by Amarino. This ball going to Leggett out of the back row. Great dig by Kern there. We're putting this ball out to Tuggle on the outside off the block. We have Morris with a dig. And off speed is picked up by Funk. Saved by Tuggle and thrown over by Willoughby. Merrick on the outside is dug by Leggett. Tuggle with an aggressive swing off the tape. TLU trying to hustle that ball down, but that is going to be a point for the Tigers. But a great rally on both sides.
Yeah, great energy early on. Both teams excited to be playing in the semifinal. Expecting to see a lot of hustling on both sides. 2-2 early on, good to see.
A nice low float from Leggett. 2 out of the middle is going to be a tool off the block. That was Merrick coming in on a 2 from the outside. That's going to send Shulock back to serve for TLU, who is currently up 1 here in set 1. Pass by Kern, sending that out to Tuggle off the block. That was 16 Hall on the right side, hitting that deep corner shot cross court. It's another point for TLU.
And yesterday we saw not only TLU as a team get started slowly, but Hall and Merrick both starting slowly as well. But today they're off to a good start, and now an ace there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Shulock had a really great serving day yesterday, and we're seeing her start off pretty well here with that last ball being an ace. Might have just jinxed her there. That serve being out, that's going to be a point for the Tigers, putting Kern back to serve.
And if you tuned in a little bit early here on Tiger Network, you saw Shulock in the post-game press conference last night. She was ready to go, ready to face the top-ranked Tigers. So clearly some energy there, first getting an ace and then a service error.
Nice play by TLU there. Had some good deception with Weisinger there. And then I think that was Hall who scored. Double substitution with Schultz and Respondic entering the game. Tuggle swinging out. That's going to be a point for TLU.
Respondic currently serving for the Bulldogs, named SCAC Freshman of the Year this season.
Ellis on the slide there. TLU's block unable to close that gap, and she definitely took advantage of it. We got a double substitution with Acevedo and Flynn entering the game. Acevedo is going to go back there, setting and serve. And you have Flynn now on the right side.
And that last kill from Emily Ellis, senior for the Tigers, who is happy to be back on the court. Suffered an ankle injury earlier this season at a home match, caused her to miss some significant time, but she's really come out on the scene in the end of the season and now happy to be healthy and back on the court.
Tigers being called in the net on that last point. It's going to be a point for TLU. Sending number 7, Contreras, back to serve. Pass by Leggett. Tuggle on a 2 off the block, she'll score. Quick side out for the Tigers.
Kill number 2 early on for SCAC Co-Player of the Year, Avery Tuggle, winning the award for the second time in her career.
And definitely well earned. This ball's going to the outside, off the block. It's going to be a point for TLU. Both teams with high energy, but TLU getting off to a great start here in set 1. That's Morris back to serve. Flynn's going to tool off the block. Another quick side out for the Tigers. This is going to put Ellis back to serve, Funk entering the game, and Kern stepping off.
And if you're wondering about the talent we have on the court on both sides, currently 3 all-SCAC first-team members on Trinity side. And for TLU, we've got the SCAC Freshman of the Year and the Back Row Player of the Year in Lexi Morris. So talent everywhere you look here between the Bulldogs and the Tigers.
Schultz on the right side there with a nice idea, aiming for a shorten the court roll shot. Unfortunately, it being too short and it going into the net. That was a point for the Tigers. Shulock out of the middle with a nice swing. Acevedo getting a touch on it. That's going to be a point for TLU. Double substitution on TLU's side with Hall and Galaviz entering the game. It's going to be Galaviz back to serve. Low floats passed by Leggett. Great connection with Funk in the middle. Double substitution, you have Amarino and Williamina entering the game. And you know, despite TLU currently leading here in set 1, Tigers have done a really great job of siding out really fast and minimizing the runs from TLU's side, aside from that one early on in the first set. That serve being in the net, that's going to be a point for TLU, but we hope to see another quick side out.
And before that service error, you saw Funk with the kill. And it's nice to see her connect on that one early because first couple of swings went to her on the first possession for Trinity, and TLU defended it, but she's going to keep swinging, and on her fourth attempt, got her first kill. So Funk likely to be a focus point today for the Tigers.
Williamy out of the middle again. TLU picking up and putting over a free ball for the Tigers. Going to give that ball to Williamy again, but on the right side, and she will score. That puts Leggett back to serve.
And I think, Jade, we're seeing a lot of shifting around between Williamy and Funk, especially just going between the middle and the outside.
Definitely, we've seen a lot of slides today out of the middle, and we've seen a lot of both the outsides and the right sides coming in for twos, making it a little challenging for TLU to keep an eye on those hitters to block. That last point went to the Tigers, and they are now down by 1. Leggett back to serve. Short serve from Leggett. Roll shot from Leggett out of the back row. Shulock with a tip, but that's dug by Kern. Tigers able to pull that out of the net and throw it over just barely. Out of the outside, that's going to be a kill for Merrig.
Merrig off to a really good start, had 8 kills in 28 swings last night, already 4 in just 6 swings. So a lot more efficient in this first set.
A sharp swing out of the right side from TLU. Williamy getting hands on it, but putting it in a position where another Tiger could not get that ball back up into play. That's Shulock back to serve, and TLU now has a 3-point lead. Pass by Leggett. This ball going to Williamy on the right side. Tool off the block. And that's going to be a point for the Tigers. Ellis now entering the game. Funk stepping off, and that's going to send Kern back to serve. And that's going to be an ace for Kern.
Ace number 34 on the year for Nadia Kern, second behind Annie Rose Leggett.
Pass by Hall. This ball going to Merrig on the outside. Kern with a touch. Tigers getting it over the net, but that ball falling out.
Great effort by Kern there, just unable to get it across.
Definitely, and that was Schultz and Respondic entering the game. Great pass by Kern. Running Ellis on a slide down the line to that deep corner. She'll score. Great shot by Ellis. Double substitution with Acevedo and Flynn entering the game now. That's going to be Acevedo back to serve. You can see there with that replay, that ball falling perfectly in that last foot down the line.
And as she went up, it looked like she was going to try to go cross court, but then got it down the line, so a good job there from Ellis.
That last point went to TLU, but you heard from the stands, a lot of people wanted a double called on that last set. You have Contreras back to serve for TLU. Pass by Leggett. Flynn on the right side. That swing down the line, but going just a tad bit out. Nice pass by Leggett. And a dump from Acevedo. The first from her here in this SCAC tournament. And as we always mention, that's Brian's favorite play.
Absolutely. Love to see it. Got Harrison Lalone on the sideline here cheering for it as well. Made it pretty well known that love to see that from Acevedo.
And a block from Flynn. That ball perfectly on that line. Great job from her turning that right hand in so that ball would fall in the court rather than being a tool off her hands and out. Low float from Tuggle. Slide attempt from TLU.
And you know, we always have a lot of fun with how much we love the dumps from Acevedo, but what it really does on top of being a great play is it really throws off the opponent. And you see now Trinity, after trailing the entire set, getting a couple of points in a row.
Amazing dig from Kern.
Feels like a real momentum shift.
Absolutely, Brian. And with that last play, we saw an amazing one-handed dig from Kern. You know, the Tigers did not get that point, but great defensive effort from her. That's going to be Morris back to serve for TLU, and the Tigers are currently only down by 1 in that last play. From my perspective, you saw a couple doubles, but it looks like the up ref is not calling those thus far in set 1. Ellis with a smart tip, avoiding the block. It's going to result in a free ball here for the Tigers. And there's Ellis in the middle, great connection. The Tigers have tied things up at 17-17. That was Funk who entered the game. Kern stepped off, and you have Ellis back to serve. Serving a little too deep. That's going to be a point for TLU, who's now up 1. TLU has been consistently leading here in set 1, but the Tigers have been trailing pretty close. You have Galaviz and Hall entering the game, and that's Galaviz back to serve. Pass by Tuggle, this ball going to Leggett on the outside. 2 off the block, and that's going to be a quick side out for the Tigers, now tying things up at 18-18. Double substitution, you have Amarino and Willemy entering the game. Tigers running a 6-2 as we've seen pretty much consistently this entire season.
And the Bulldogs have been the first team to 5, 10, and 15, those 5-point intervals we've talked about so much this season, but now all tied up at 18. Will it be the Tigers or the Bulldogs to get to the all-important 20 and 25? Bulldogs there inching 1 point closer to being the first to 20. As they get a kill by Shulock.
It's going to be Smyers back to serve for TLU. Pass by Kern. This ball is going to go out to Leggett on the outside, swinging that ball into the antenna. A point for TLU, and they're going to be the first to 20 points.
TLU currently hitting .375 as a team, well above their season average. That's under 200.
A down ball here for the Tigers. Dug by Kern. This ball going to Willemy on the right side. A nice, sharp cross-court shot. A touch from Hall, but that's going to be a point for the Tigers, and definitely the side out that they needed late here in set 1. Low float into the net for Leggett. A point for TLU, and you have Shulock back to serve. Shulock with a nice aggressive serve, but a great pass from Kern. A free ball for the Tigers. Tuggle with a roll shot. Hall on the right side. Nice dig by Amarino. This ball is going to go to Willemy on the right side. Dug by Shulock. That ball hitting the basketball hoop in the rafters there. Another swing from Willemy. Smart play off the block. Trying to turn that ball back line. She's going to score, and that's going to be a point for the Tigers. Trinity now entering the 20s, down by 1, and you have Kern back to serve.
And Williamy leading the Tigers with 5 kills on 9 swings. She's been the most efficient hitter. Also led the team in kills last time these two teams faced off against each other, and that one going out. So Trinity tying this set up at 21.
Smart defensive play there from the Tigers. You heard them call that too early, and they had a nice block up, that ball being out. That was a timeout called by TLU. The Tigers are going to tie things up at 21-21. Tuning back in from the timeout. Again, that was a timeout called by TLU in the first here in set one. Teams are currently tied up 21-21, and as you saw off the stats, both are showing really well here in set one with very minimal amounts of errors, a lot of kills, assists, and digs. And we'll see which team pulls ahead here in set one. A great block there from the Tigers. Strong point out of the timeout, and you have Kern back to serve.
And Ellis had a season-high 8 blocks against Southwestern last week and already with 2 today. And now momentum going the way of Trinity, up 23-21.
Deep serve is passed by Smyers. We're going to see a free ball here for the Tigers. 2 from Williamy out of the middle. Morris with the touch, but that's going to be Trinity's point, putting them at game point here in set one. Tigers trailing most of this set, but coming out strong once they hit that 20-point mark. Kern back to serve. Pass by Morris. Kern with a dig. This ball going to Ellis in the middle, and she will score. That's going to be set one for you here. Trinity Tigers versus TLU. Tigers will take it 25-21.
And really a fitting end to that set. Great all-around play for the Tigers, but Ellis and Williamy starting on fire and ending that with respective kills. So great to see the Tigers pulling out set number 1. We'll take a quick break on Tiger Network, bring you set 2. Welcome back to Tiger Network, your home for the 2021 SCAC Volleyball Championships. Number 1 seeded Trinity Tigers taking set number 1 from the Texas Lutheran Bulldogs with a score of 25-21. And Julie Jenkins earlier this week spoke to me about how one of her favorite things about this team is you just never know who it's going to be for the Tigers that is dominating the box score. And in set number 1, Sarah Williamy with 6 kills on 11 swings, and Emily Ellis with 4 kills on 6 swings, adding 2 blocks in the mix, just providing the energy that the Tigers needed. And those 2 names are not the 3 first-team All-SCAC members that we talked about with Annie Rose Leggett, Avery Tuggle, and Sarah Flynn. So just a ton of balance on this Tigers squad, and clear why they're ranked 2nd in the entire country.
Yeah, we've mentioned this team has some incredible depth, and like you mentioned, it's really a coin toss in terms of who's going to come showing out as the top kill leader for the team. And that being said, even if we have someone with an amazing kill streak, that doesn't mean that the rest of the team is hitting bad. Like, that means the rest of the team could still be hitting a great hitting percentage. But again, a coin toss as to who's going to be the best of all those great hitters. That was the Tigers taking the first point here in set 2. A block from Tuggle and Ellis. Tigers with a great start here in set 2. Nice low float from Leggett is passed by Morris. Merrick out of the middle on a 2 to that deep corner. She'll score, and that'll be TLU's first point here in set 2.
It'll be interesting to see. Bulldogs coach Phyllis Fowler yesterday talked about the composure her team was able to keep after starting out slowly, but today the opposite, really coming out on a strong note, but still coming up short in set 1. How will this young team react on the road against this top-ranked Tigers team?
Yeah, and a similar discussion there. You saw the Tigers starting off pretty slow in set 1. They were down, honestly, pretty much the entire set up until we got into the 20 digits. But that being said, an immense amount of confidence and composure on the Trinity side. It never looked like they were tense, never looked like they were concerned at all. And with that confidence, they were able to pull out set 1. That was Tuggle on an outside swing dug by Smyers. This ball going to Mayrig on the outside. Nice dig from Kern. Tuggle on the outside once again and mixing up her shot with a tip. That's going to be a point for the Tigers.
And another fantastic dig by Kern there, 8 already. Now she gets rewarded getting to serve, where she has a couple of aces already today.
Pass by Smyers, this ball going to Hall out of the middle. Tool off the block, and that's going to be a point for TLU. That was Callis and Respondic entering the game. And a kill for Tuggle for a quick side out. Again, that was Respondic and Callis entering the game on the TLU side. That last point in set 1, we saw Schultz. So Callis subbing in for her in this second set. We had double substitution on the Trinity side. Acevedo and Flynn entering the game. Tigers appear to be running the same lineup as set 1. Pass by Morris. Nice hustle from the Tigers and a nice deep shot from Tuggle. Tigers being called in the net. Contreras back to serve for TLU, currently down by 2. That serve in the net. Quick point for the Tigers. Tuggle back to serve. Nice save there by TLU, but a double to end the play. Nice aggressive serve from Tuggle resulted in a pass that was a little too tight. TLU was able to pull it out of the net, but on that attempt over, we saw that double. Morris with the pass. This ball going to Callis on the right side, dug by Acevedo. 2 off the block is picked up. Really smart play from Leggett. And you might have even heard her over the mic, but Coach Julie Jenkins being really excited about that set from Acevedo. A smart play, and you saw Leggett with a change of pace, just placing that ball down the line. That last point went to TLU, and you have Morris back to serve. Pass by Kern. Flynn on the right side. Off the block. Contreras with a nice dig. Shulock punching that ball over. Everyone flying around that play, but that point's going to go to the Tigers. You're going to see Funk serving this set. Ellis entering the game and Kern stepping off.
And all smiles on the Tigers bench. A couple of one-handed saves there, keeping the play alive.
Shulock out of the middle. Off the tape, she'll score. Hall and Chu entering the game. Last set we saw Hall and Galaviz subbing in together. This set, Hall and Chu. Leggett on the outside, off the block, a nice dig from Morris. Nice effort from the Trinity side.
And that one coming up just a bit short, but just goes to show every ball being attended to, and the hustle is there on every play, no matter how difficult it may be.
Dump attempt from Acevedo is picked up by Contreras. You have Smyers with a nice swing, but it is blocked by Ellis. Double substitution here, Amarino and Williamy entering the game. Both teams having some great defensive outings here in set 2, but that being said, the Tigers have came out strong, and there is an ace right after saying that. It's going to be the first time out called. It's going to be called by TLU, and the Tigers are currently leading 11-6 here in set 2. Tuning back in from that timeout. Again, Tigers are currently leading 11-6. That was a serve from Amarino. 2 out of the middle is blocked. That was Hall. A down ball here for the Tigers, off the block. Tough luck for the Tigers. You're going to see Smyers back to serve for TLU. Low service pass by Leggett, and she'll get that ball back. Aggressive swing is dug by Smyers. This ball going to Shulock out of the middle. Like it's going to get called in the net, but the Tiger coaching staff disagreeing with that call. An ace for TLU.
Before that timeout, the Bulldogs were down 5, but now a quick 3-0 run to keep them in this set number 2. A little bit of what Coach Fowler was saying, maintaining their composure. Now a 4-0 run as Kern and Tuggle unable to get to that one. So the Bulldogs not going away here in this second set.
Yeah, definitely a great bounce back from that timeout. Tigers started off really strong here in set 2. But with this string of points, TLU has crawled back, tying things up at 11-11.
That was Hall with her 5th kill.
Nice pass from Leggett. This ball going to Wilmy. A free ball here for TLU. Dug by Amarino. This ball going to Tuggle. She's going to set that ball over.
Bulldogs desperately wanting a couple of doubles called.
Free ball here for TLU. We'll see how they use it. Off the block, we're going to see Kern hustling, getting a hand on it. Well, that's going to be a point for TLU. Now leading here by 1 point. Tigers are going to call a timeout. We'll see if they bounce back just like TLU did with the last timeout. But again, TLU currently leading 12-11. Tuning back in from the timeout, again, TLU is currently leading by 1 point. They had a great run from that last timeout that they called, and so we're hoping to see that from the Tigers. Kern's gonna put this ball out to Leggett, an aggressive swing off the hands of the block, and she will score. A nice side out for the Tigers, tying things up at 12-12, and that's gonna be Leggett back to serve.
Just incredible quality volleyball being played, though, by both sides here still. Trinity hitting over 317 and TLU at 250. Both teams still minimizing their errors as Hall gets the kill there. Put the Bulldogs back on front, but this is exactly what we're expecting and hoping to see in this conference tournament that features 3 teams in the top 20, and TLU the only team remaining not ranked, but you can see the talent that they have and giving the Tigers everything they can handle.
Yeah, definitely with set 1, we saw the Tigers trailing pretty much the entire set as mentioned. And definitely confident faces here on the court currently here in set 2, despite the game going back and forth and them having a strong lead in set 2. But TLU coming back into this set. Off the block and across the court, that's going to be a tool for Wilmy. And a point for the Tigers, now leading by 1.
And yesterday it was actually Southwestern's head coach Don Flora, who you'll see later today at 2:30. But Don Flora saying that St. Thomas probably the strongest 6 seed he's ever seen. And I think that applies for the 5th seeded Austin College Roos and the Bulldogs here at the 4 seed, just top to bottom. Incredible strength that the SCAC has shown this year and putting up a fight no matter the matchup that you have.
Definitely some strong teams, and all teams really forcing the opponent to score their own points. We're seeing very few errors here. Nice solo block from Funk out of the middle. That was Chu swinging into, oh, excuse me, not Chu, but Callis swinging into the net on the right side. A point for the Tigers, leading to a double substitution with Acevedo and Flynn entering the game. Tigers up by 1, and you have Acevedo back to serve. A nice cross court, low float. TLU tying things up at 15. That was Contreras entering the game, back there serving. Pass by Leggett, running Flynn on a 2 in the front row. And we've mentioned it before, but Flynn being a left-handed hitter, pretty tricky to block, especially when she runs front 2s and whatnot. Blockers normally lining up for a right-handed hitter, and that definitely gives her an advantage in most cases. Free ball here for TLU. Nice dig by Kern, running Flynn on the right side. TLU getting some great touches on the ball, but that point is going to go to the Tigers, sending Tuggle back to serve.
And there you saw that left-handed swing from Flynn. Had just 1 kill going into this set, but now 2 in a row. So Flynn coming alive there from the right side with her lefty swing.
Last swing being out. It's going to be a point for the Tigers, sending Tuggle back to serve once again. TLU is going to call another timeout. Tigers currently leading 18-15 here in set 2. Tuning back in from that timeout called by TLU, the Tigers are currently leading by 3. Pass by Smyers. Ball going right back to her. A smart tip to that deep corner, and TLU will have the first point out of the timeout. Now down by 2, that's going to be Morris back to serve, and Shulock has entered the game. Flynn with a nice cross swing. Shulock out of the middle, Leggett saving that ball. Leggett on the outside with a nice aggressive swing. It's going to be Smyers to end the rally for TLU.
And once again, neither team backing down here after Trinity takes a 3-point lead. Bulldogs call a timeout, and they come out of it with 2 consecutive points.
Nice save by Leggett. Smyers turning that ball line, but Tuggle being there. Nice dump attempt. Block from Funk. And that'll be a point for the Tigers. Funk back to serve. Tigers up by 2. Low set. It's going to be Leggett swinging into the antenna. And a point for TLU. Double substitution for TLU. We have Hall and Chu entering the game. It's going to be Chu back to serve. Shulock out of the middle. She'll score. TLU now tying things up at 19-19. Pass by Tuggle. Ball going to Flynn. Off the block, you had Contreras with a nice pickup, but that ball not able to go over the net. Point for the Tigers, and you have a double substitution with Amarino and Williamy entering the game.
And interesting here, hard to tell, but it looked like the ball Contreras saved was going out.
Yeah, so I think she saw a touch possibly off of the block and was trying to save a tool situation. An ace for Amarino. Tigers now in the 20s, hoping to close out set 2. Contreras with the pass. A down ball for the Tigers picked up by Kern. Ellis out of the middle, smart play, but Contreras there to pick that ball up. Free ball for TLU. Shulock with a smart tip, and that's going to be a point for TLU. Pass by Tuggle. Ball going to Leggett. No block up at all. And she will take advantage of that. It's going to put Tigers at 22 points and Leggett back to serve.
Yeah, by far the best, most aggressive swing we've seen from Leggett today.
Looked like on that last play, Hall was really thinking that they were going to set Williamy on a 2.
So that ball going out, but looks like they're calling a touch at the net. So that'll be point for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you saw some smiles on the Tigers' side. Looks like they were trying to convince the refs that there was no touch, but there probably was. Assistant coach for the Tigers trying to get TLU called on being over and not allowing the setter to set her offense. Maybe the ball never lies. As we've mentioned before, that's going to be a point for the Tigers. Now up by 1. It's going to put Kern back to serve. And the Tigers now 2 away from taking set 2. A nice low float pass by Morris. Tip is blocked. Deep swing is picked up by Leggett, and you have a nice set to Williamy. That block not lining things up all the way to the pin, leading a little bit of a gap for Williamy to just really take advantage. Tigers now at game point here in set 2. Kern back to serve.
Jade, I think it's worth mentioning just how loud it is in here, CalGuard Gym. After no fans last year, I know it brings smiles to both our faces.
Absolutely. In some instances, it's hard to remember to keep talking when you're just trying to live out the experience of how loud these fans truly are. This ball's going to Williamy once again off the block. Morris with a great dig. You're going to see an outside set. Swinging in the net. TLU saving it. And that, I guess they were seeing a touch and not a swing into the net. A great, smart tip from Funk out of the middle. That's going to be the Tigers taking set 2, 25-22. Great performance from both teams here in set 2, but the Tigers will take set 1 and 2.
Welcome back to Tiger Network, your home for the 2021 SCAC Volleyball Championships. Trinity Tigers taking sets 1 and 2. They lead 2-0 over the Texas Lutheran University Bulldogs. And you saw the hitting percentage for the Tigers remains an astronomical .333. But that is actually higher than the season average for the Tigers at .289, which comes in at the second best number in all of Division III. So the Tigers remaining true to their hitting skills. And now they look to close out this match in 3 sets as the Bulldogs look to stay alive this season. Winner of this match faces the winner of Southwestern and Colorado College. They play right here in CalGuard Gym at 2:30 p.m. and we'll have that for you on Tiger Network as Annie Rose Leggett starts this one strong with a kill.
Absolutely. Starting things off strong here in set 3, but to touch on set 2 once again, both teams really coming out strong, but what kind of killed TLU there was you saw the errors much larger than the Tigers side, despite being such a close match. Tigers only made 1 error there in set 2, and that really made a difference late in the game. Great hustle on both sides. Tigers going to take the second point here in set 3, and you have Leggett back to serve.
And that one error, even more impressive when you think about the fact that that set went to 22-25. There were a lot of points, a lot of long rallies, but the Tigers just not beating themselves at all, forcing the Bulldogs to earn everything. And at the end of the day, Tigers able to come out on top.
Tigers throwing that ball over, a dig from Morris. Right side swing from Hall being out, no touch on the block. It's going to be another point for the Tigers. Free ball here for the Tigers. You have Leggett with a dig. Running Ellis on a slide, solo block. Chu and Morris being real close, but that ball's gonna fall. That ball ricocheting between them on that dig attempt. You have Leggett back to serve. A nice low, deep float pass by Morris. Shulock trying to put that ball over, but swinging into the net. Trinity being the first of 5 here in set 3. TLU yet to score.
Yeah, and with this 5-0 start, have to think about last night where we saw TLU do this to Austin College after 2 hard-fought sets in 1 and 2. TLU getting off to a 13-0 lead in set number 3, really dampening the mood for the Kangaroos and allowing the Bulldogs to run away with that one. So here TLU able to get on the board at 5-1, but we'll see how much energy they have left after giving the Tigers all they can handle the first 2 sets.
2 missed serves back to back. That was Leggett with a short attempt serve into the net, and then Shulock a little too deep. Both teams giving each other a point, and you have Kern back to serve for the Tigers. Nice aggressive serve from Kern. They're gonna put this ball out to Merrick on the outside, but the Tiger block being right there. Hall trying to save that ball after rolling across the tape, but unable to put it on the Tiger side. Tigers now up 7-1 here in set 3. Again, you have Kern back to serve. Low aggressive serve from Kern, but a great pass from Morris. That ball out, no touch on the block. Another point for the Tigers. TLU is going to call the first timeout here in set 3. Tigers currently leading 8-1. Tuning back in from the timeout called by TLU, the Tigers are currently leading 8-1, and you have Kern back to serve. The Tigers coming out to a great start here in set 3. But as we've seen, close sets thus far with set 1 and 2. We'll see if they keep the lead or if TLU can crawl their way back into set 3. This ball going to Williamy on the right side. Nice touch, or excuse me, dig from Morris. Tuggle tooling off the block, and out of the timeout, the Tigers will take the first point.
Tigers looking to continue their perfect season in SCAC play. Went 16-0 in the regular season, contributing to their overall record of 29-2.
They're going to call Amarino in the net on that last ball. Double substitution. That's Schultz and Respondic entering the game. Schultz back in here in set 3. We saw her in set 1 as well. No double called on that last touch by TLU. That being said, Trinity putting the ball down with a kill. Double substitution. That's going to be Herrera back there serving and setting instead of Acevedo. Dig by Herrera. This ball going to Tuggle on the outside. Aggressive swing, almost painting that deep cross-court corner, but being a little bit out. A point for TLU.
And this is the first time we've seen Herrera in the match. And the Tigers, a very experienced squad with 3 super seniors and 5 four-year seniors. But Herrera, a first-year player.
Pass by Leggett. Herrera's going to set Funk on a slide. Kern with a great coverage. Leggett out of the back row with an off speeds, putting TLU into a bit of a scramble. We're going to see a free ball here for the Tigers. And a free ball now for TLU. Another free ball for TLU. We'll see if they can put this ball down. But unfortunately, swinging out. A lot of free balls in that last play. Both teams putting each other in positions where they were scrambling a little bit to get the ball back over. Tuggle back to serve.
And we've talked about how few errors the Tigers make, and right there, a couple of them just getting those free balls that you've talked about, and the Bulldogs not able to make them pay. So if they're going to come back in this one, they're going to have to capitalize on every little opportunity. And so far, Bulldogs just not doing that as the Tigers get another big block there at the net.
That last play, you saw Respondic with a great hustle, keeping that ball in play. But nonetheless, the Tigers block ending that rally. Contreras with the pass, this ball going to Day on the outside, 2 off the block. It's going to be a point for TLU. Morris back to serve, and Shulock entering the game. Pass by Kern. Herrera pushing that ball out to Leggett, and Leggett again. Off the block, Contreras with a nice dig. Day on the outside is picked up by Tuggle. Flynn with a great swing line. You heard assistant coach Brad there calling that shot for her. You can see him lowering his mask with that replay. Nonetheless, a great shot from Flynn. TLU coming right back with a quick side out. I believe that was Shulock out of the middle. Chu and Hall entering the game. That's going to send Chu back to serve for TLU.
And Chu back there behind the service line, one of 7 freshmen on this Bulldog squad, an incredibly young team, just 3 seniors. So a bright future certainly ahead for this Bulldogs team that had 7 losses in conference, and 6 of them are to 3 teams ranked in the top 20, so nothing to be ashamed of at all. Winning their first round matchup against Austin College, and today really giving a fight to the Tigers. Right now, though, down 2-0 and 14-5 in set number 3. But a great job this season. A team directed by Phyllis Fowler in her 4th season. As the Bulldogs get a nice kill there. Fowler coming from a long career at the high school level, leading the New Braunfels Unicorns to 2 state championships. She spent 16 years coaching the Unicorns, and then she switched over to coach the Navarro Panthers, and she took them to their first state tournament appearance since 1976. So now Fowler hoping to bring that competition to Seguin.
Tigers unable to put that free ball opportunity down. But yeah, we're going to see another one for them. Leggett with a really aggressive swing. There's going to be a touch on that ball defensively, and that's going to be a point for the Tigers. Sending Leggett back to serve. Sherlock out of the middle, that ball hovering on the tape and falling over. We're gonna see an outside swing off the block, Kern with the dig, pushing that ball out to Tuggle, tooling off the block, and she'll score. Tigers now leading by 10 here in set 3.
Avery Tuggle, the first overall hitter today to get to 10 kills. She's hitting .280. It's that one in the net from Leggett. But Tuggle mentioned early on, named co-player of the year in the SCAC, along with Georgia Mullins of Colorado College. This is the second time that Tuggle has won player of the year. She becomes just the 6th player in conference history to win the award twice.
It's going to be Shulock back to serve for TLU. Great pass by Kern. We're going to run that ball to Williamy off the block. It falls down the line, and that's going to be a quick side out for the Tigers. Kern back to serve for Ellis, and you have Funk entering the game.
And now Williamy joins Tuggle in double digits with 10 kills. Tuggle also with 10 digs, giving her her 13th double-double of the season.
Incredible. Nice block there out of the middle. Off the tape. A set to Funk. Tipping that ball over. An outside swing for TLU is blocked by Funk. Great showing from Funk there in that last rally. You're going to see TLU calling another timeout. Tigers currently leading by 10 here, 18-8. Tuning back in from that timeout. That was a timeout called by TLU. You have Kern back to serve for the Tigers. A nice low aggressive float there. Another block from the Tigers. This ball going to the outside and blocked again by Williamy. Kern with a nice dig, running Tuggle, who's going to set that ball to the deep corner, but that's picked up by Morris. Kern with great hustle, and this is going to be a free ball for TLU. We'll see how they use it. Back quick is dug by Leggett. Nice set and off the block. TLU is going to keep this ball in play. Amazing shot from Tuggle, turning that ball line. That's going to be a point for the Tigers. Great rally from both teams there. Once again, forcing a team to make an error, but instead we saw Tuggle really taking advantage of that solo block. Nice pass by Morris. This is going to be a 2 out of the middle and a tip. Tigers laying out, but being a little short from picking that ball up. Pass by Leggett. Funk out of the middle, double block, but scoring. Double substitution, you have Herrera and Flynn entering the game. That's going to be Herrera back to serve, and she has hands. Herrera is currently in for Acevedo, who we saw in set 1 and 2. Tips picked up by Leggett. Herrera is going to push that ball all the way to Tuggle. A great set. Schultz being blocked on that right side swing. Not mentioned prior, but the Tigers are now in the 20 digits. TLU yet to be past 10. Great dig from Leggett. TLU is going to see a free ball, but nonetheless some great defense on the Tigers side. Leggett with another dig. Herrera is going to put that ball to Funk. A nice attempt there in the middle. Funk a little bit out of reach in terms of putting that ball over the net. That's going to put Contreras back to serve for TLU.
But a couple of great digs from Leggett, and she's had several in this set. Already 18, bringing her over the 400 mark for the year. She leads the Tigers now with 408 digs this season.
Nice adjustment from Flynn on that last swing, the set being a little bit off the net, but with a nice flick of the wrist, she had some nice top spin, resulting in a kill for her. Off speed is picked up by Kern. Funk out of the middle, that swing is in. Tigers now with a tremendous lead in set 3 there, 2 away from taking this set and moving on here in the SCAC championship. Nice play at the net by Weisinger. And you have Morris back to serve. Pass by Kern. Tuggle throwing that ball over, and we're going to see Shulock out of the middle. Shulock out of the middle once again is going to swing out. It's going to put the Tigers at game point here in set 3. And you have Sammy Lynn subbing in to serve for Funk.
First we've seen of Sammy Lynn, one of 3 super seniors for the Tigers, and she gets a big hand as Cal Guard Gym makes a ton of noise. Tigers 1 point away from the SCAC championship. And they will be in the SCAC championship match tomorrow afternoon as they get that final point, sweep Texas Lutheran, winning that third set 25-11. Great match there we had, Jade.
Absolutely, TLU with a great showing here in this match, but nonetheless, the Tigers, who are ranked really high, as they should be, are going to be moving on. Hope to see you at the next match here on the Tiger Network.
Yeah, like Jade mentioned, we'll have that great top 20 battle between the Southwestern Pirates and Colorado College Tigers right here on Tiger Network starting at 2:30 p.m. Thank you so much to everyone for joining us, and thank you to those in the control room, Adam, David, Elizabeth, John, and Grace, for providing us the great broadcast. Right now, they will be announcing the SCAC awards for the volleyball season. So you can see that right here as well. But for Jade Schoenberger, I'm Brian Janselson, and we'll see you at 2:30.
First, starting with the third team all-conference selections. From Austin College, sophomore outside hitter Victoria Smith. From University of St. Thomas, first-year defensive specialist Ali Peters. From Texas Lutheran University, first-year center and outside hitter Siobhan Respondic. From Trinity University, senior center Alexis Acevedo. From Centenary College, senior outside hitter Alyssa Davis. From Trinity, junior center Marissa Marino. From Colorado College, junior defensive specialist Peyton Hummel. And from Southwestern University, junior middle blocker Riley Brantley. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 All-SCAC Volleyball third team. And now the second team all-conference honorees. Second team all-conference. From Southwestern, senior defensive specialist and libero Ali Grona. From Austin College, senior libero Mary Prajak. From the University of Dallas, senior middle hitter Deja White. From Texas Lutheran, sophomore outside hitter Denise Merrick-Wooder. From St. Thomas, junior middle blocker Paige Hable. From Southwestern, senior light side and center Lauren Crabtree. From Colorado College, sophomore outside hitter Isabella Lapachis. And from Trinity, senior right side player Sarah Williamy. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 All-SCAC Volleyball second team. And now the members of the All-SCAC first team. From Southwestern, junior outside hitter Emma White. From Colorado College, senior outside hitter Isabella Vasquez. From Trinity, senior right side Sarah Flynn. Also from Trinity, senior outside hitter Annie Rose Leggett. From Texas Lutheran, senior defensive specialist Lexi Morris. From Colorado College, sophomore setter Jenny Jenks. From Trinity, senior outside hitter Avery Tuggle. And from Colorado College, senior middle hitter Georgia Mullins. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 All-SCAC Volleyball first team. The SCAC coaches also voted on 5 major individual awards: Freshman of the Year, Setter of the Year, Back Row Player of the Year, Coach of the Year, and finally, Player of the Year. The SCAC Freshman of the Year is first-year setter and outside hitter Shimon Respondic of Texas University. The SCAC Setter of the Year is sophomore setter Jenny Jenks of Colorado College. The SCAC Back Row Player of the Year is senior defensive specialist Lexi Morris of Texas University. And ladies and gentlemen, the SCAC Coach of the Year from Trinity University, Julie Jenkins. And ladies and gentlemen, in the voting for SCAC Player of the Year, there was a tie. Sharing 2021 SCAC Player of the Year honors are senior middle hitter Georgia Mullins of Colorado College And senior outside hitter Avery Tuggle of Trinity University. Congratulations once again to all this year's honorees. But we are not through yet, ladies and gentlemen. We will next recognize this year's SCAC Elite 19 recipient. The SCAC Elite 19 Award, which was established prior to the 2018-19 academic year, is meant to recognize the best of the best within each conference sponsor sport as it relates to both academic and athletic achievement. To be eligible, a student athlete must have completed the equivalent of at least 60 credit hours at his or her current institution, must hold at least a cumulative 3.25 GPA. The student athlete must also have earned all SCAC first, second, or third team honors in his or her sport that particular season. The winner of the 4th annual SCAC Elite 19 Award for women's volleyball with a cumulative GPA of 4.000 in pre-law is first team all SCAC junior outside hitter Emma White of Southwestern University. Congratulations again to Emma White from Southwestern, this year's SCAC Elite 19 winner for women's volleyball. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we will now recognize this year's SCAC regular season champion with a perfect regular season conference mark of 16-0. Just the 9th time a team has gone undefeated in regular season conference play in the double round robin era. 2021 regular season champion of the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference are the Tigers of Trinity University. One more round of applause for the regular season champion Trinity Tigers. Thank you, ladies. Coming up next, the SCAC semifinals, Colorado College and Southwestern. And ladies and gentlemen, championship apparel with the official logo of the 2021 SCAC Volleyball Championship can be purchased here at Colorado.